So, when I first came to work here, you'll get a bunch of these 5-year anniversary stories, alright? So when I first came to work here, the first key I got was a copy of a copy. And you remember those weird doors? And so I was trying to get it in, and of course, I didn't think about that for 30 minutes, and I kept thinking if I jiggle it just a little bit this way, and I turn the thing a little bit this way, I'll get it open. And I tried that for a really long time, and I thought if I put it in upside down, maybe, or if I do this and do this, maybe it'll open, until I realized what I had was a copy of a copy. Copies of copies don't work very well. And copies of copies aren't terribly effective, but the problem is they're really deceptive because they look exactly like the original key, so you can't really tell. But it's when you make a copy of the original that things really work. In our lives, lots of times we are copies of copies. We imitate people rather than imitating Christ. When we imitate our love, it's what we've seen someone else do. When we imitate grace, it's what we've seen someone else do instead of being a copy of the original. If we are to be what Christ has in mind for us to be in this world, we must be a copy of the original. The way we approach love must be a copy of the original. The way we approach people who are being incredibly difficult in our lives must be like the original, because there's no other way for things to happen except to be a copy of the original, not to be a copy of a copy. This morning, I ask you to get in touch with the original and to be just like him. Will you stand?